the sole heir to the most feared crime empire in the world. My family controls global weapons and underground power. Even the greatest and dons bow their heads before our name. I had just dealt with a traitor inside my own family. My father called me.
I've arranged a marriage for you. He's the youngest Don of the Eastern Territory's most powerful mafia family. Go meet him.
Fine. So I piloted one of the Romano family's 3 custom-built armored aircraft to the private airfield. The moment I taxied into the parking stand my family had reserved for me, several black SUVs suddenly sped onto the runway. To avoid hitting them, I had no choice but to make an emergency turn, clipping the runway equipment in the process. A woman stood at the bottom of the stairs, shouting toward the cabin door.
Bitch! Who gave you permission to land here? This is Bellini family territory, not some public parking lot where anyone can land! My family reserved this landing area. You surrounded my aircraft and now you expect me to explain myself to you? Reserved for you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Listen carefully, bitch. In Port City, the Bellini family owns everything. If I gave the order, you'd be dead before you could open your fucking mouth.
I stared at her for a few seconds before taking out my phone and calling my fiancé.
I'm busy. Make it quick.
Don Bellini, you'd better come here in person, otherwise...
I froze. The young Don Bellini was actually this disrespectful.
Thought you had some powerful background. Turns out you're nothing but garbage. You'd better pay for the damage right now. If Marco finds out you landed your aircraft on his private airfield without permission, you'll never leave Port City alive.
She saw that I was barely 20 years old, and that my aircraft carried no local markings. She completely underestimated me.
You surrounded my aircraft, threatened me, and now you're demanding compensation from me?
I pointed at the security cameras above us.
Everything happening here is being recorded. If you continue showing disrespect to me, the Bellini family will answer for it. Little bitch, you still don't understand how this world works. Do you really think cameras or laws can protect you in Port City? Here, the Bellini family makes the rules. So you're threatening me? You landed on Bellini territory. You embarrassed our family. Now you'll pay the price. And if you refuse to pay the compensation, don't expect to walk out of Port City alive.
I was raised in the heart of the mafia world. Dons who ruled territories showed me respect. I had no idea how to deal with a woman this foolish. Her arrogance only fueled my anger.
You surrounded my aircraft, threatened me, and now you're demanding compensation? You're acting like you rule this city. Did you mistake yourself for a godfather?
Did she just insult Miss Valentina? Is she trying to get herself killed? Nobody dares to make an enemy of the Bellini family in Port City. Valentina is Don Bellini's right-hand woman. Anyone who crosses her will be thrown to the sharks.
You little bitch. How dare you speak to me like that? Get on your knees and apologize now. I might still leave your body intact. Valentina, is it? I suggest you watch your mouth. If you truly push me too far, even your boss won't be able to bear the consequences. Bitch, go to hell!
Before she could react, I grabbed the gun, twisted her arm behind her back, and forced her to cry out in pain.
Let go of me!
At that exact moment, a cold and authoritative voice thundered from nearby.
Valentina, you've been by my side for years. How could you make a scene at my private airfield?
Marco Bellini walked over, surrounded by his bodyguards, and stopped in front of me. I looked him up and down. My father's judgment wasn't bad. The only flaw was the coldness in his eyes when he looked at me.
Don Bellini, it's a pleasure to meet you. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Isabella Romano. I come
No
from...
need. We're not a match. Go back to where you came from.
For a moment, I thought I had misheard him. I flew all the way to Port City for more than 10 hours just to meet him. And the moment we met, he told me to leave? He actually thought he could make a fool of me. My anger surged.
You didn't even let me finish introducing myself before sending me away. Is this your way of showing respect?
Respect? Miss Romano, look at the land beneath your feet. This is the power of the Bellini family. And you still think you're worthy of standing beside me? I don't know what my father was thinking, putting someone like you beside me. A pretty face is all you are. What? She's really Don Bellini's fiancé? Impossible. A nobody from nowhere thinks she can climb into the Bellini family? She should take a good look at herself first. Don Bellini is the man every woman in Port City dreams of. I'll be the first to oppose this alliance.
I stood there, stunned. When did I ever say I wanted to marry him?
Fine. I'm just a pretty face and you're the great Bellini heir. Are you satisfied now? Since the Bellini family has no interest in this alliance, then our family's alliance ends here.
My father told me old Don Bellini had given up a large piece of territory and a shipment of weapons to secure this marriage. If he found out Marco had destroyed the alliance himself, he might personally put a bullet through his own son's head.
Bitch. Who the hell do you think you're looking down on? Marco is the youngest Don Port City has ever seen. Do you really think he needs an alliance with your family?
I finally understood what a true bootlicker looked like.
Of course. The great Don Bellini needs no ally. Just make sure the Bellini family never regrets that decision.
Fine. The Bellini family's agreement with the Romano family is canceled. I'll also cover your travel expenses. You can leave now.
He pulled out a black card and threw it toward me.
Thank you, Don Bellini.
The moment I turned around, Valentina's voice rang out.
Bitch! Stop right there! What? Miss Valentina wants me to stay for dinner?
Isabella, you actually damaged my airport facilities?
From the way Valentina looked at Marco, I could tell she had already exaggerated and twisted the story in front of him, using someone else's hand to strike. She was clearly very skilled at that. Judging from Marco's attitude toward me earlier, I knew there was no point explaining.
Tell me, how do you plan to handle this?
Compensation? Do you even know what you damaged? This isn't some ordinary private runway. It was built exclusively for the Bellini family, with facilities imported and customized from around the world. One piece of damaged equipment here could cost more than your entire fortune. What exactly are you going to use to pay for it?
Just tell me the price. Whether I can afford it or not is my concern. Since that's the case, 10 million. The maintenance cost of this private runway, along with the Bellini family's security losses, this amount is already being generous to her.
Valentina, isn't that a little too much?
Marco, this isn't just an ordinary airport. She insulted the Bellini family's rules and challenged your authority.
Fine. 10 million.
Deal.
10 million? She accepted it just like that? She's either bluffing, or she belongs to a family even the Bellinis don't recognize. Either way, she's finished. No one walks away after crossing the Bellini family.
Most were simply waiting to watch me embarrass myself. But none of that mattered to me, because they had forgotten one thing. My aircraft had been damaged too.
Since Don Bellini's compensation has been settled, shouldn't we discuss my aircraft now? My aircraft was custom built for my family.
Is she crazy? She thinks that aircraft is worth something? If it's damaged, the Bellini family can replace it with a new one without even blinking.
This is the Bellini family's private airfield. You landed here without permission and damaged our facilities. An ordinary aircraft? Seems like you really have no idea what you've surrounded. It bears the honor of the Romano family. Call your family's elders. They'll tell you what a Romano family armored aircraft represents.
An armored aircraft? A custom plane? What's so special about it?
It's just a private aircraft. How much could it possibly be worth? Bitch, don't tell me you're trying to avoid paying. Let me warn you. If you can't come up with the compensation, don't even think about leaving Port City alive.
In less than an hour, I had been threatened twice. Something like this was almost impossible in the world I grew up in. I stopped wasting my breath. In front of everyone, I took out my phone.
Father, it's me.
Isabella? How did the meeting with the Bellons go?
Not well. Someone damaged one of our family's armored acecraft.
What did you say? You're sure? That aircraft is one of the 3 custom armored planes owned by the Romano family. Who had the nerve to damage it?
They surrounded my aircraft, damaged it, and now they're demanding compensation from me. And they threatened that I wouldn't be allowed to leave Port City if I refused.
Who did it? Who did it?
Are you the person this bitch called for help? Bring the compensation to me in 20 minutes. Every minute you're late, she'll lose a finger.
My father was silent for a few seconds. Perhaps he had never imagined that someone would dare speak to him this way.
So you're the one who damaged our family's aircraft. And instead of apologizing, you're demanding compensation from my daughter?
Valentina still had no idea who she was speaking to.
Stop wasting my fucking time. Are you gonna pay or not?
I could feel the fury in my father's voice.
Pay. 10 million? Is that all? That's far too little. How about 100 million? Give me your location. I'll have someone send it over personally.
Cut the fucking bullshit, old man. 100 million? You actually think you can afford that? If you've got the balls, bring it yourself. Bellini Airfield. I'll be waiting. Don Bellini. You really picked yourself quite a right-hand woman. She actually threatened the Romano family's Don. Even in the entire underworld, I've never seen anyone this fearless. You've got less than 10 minutes, bitch.
Holy shit! Look at the sky!
Everyone turned toward the sky. A formation of black helicopters cut through the clouds, flying directly toward us. A convoy of black armored vehicles entered the airfield, moving in perfect formation. The helicopters descended overhead while the armored vehicles surrounded the runway. The Romano family had arrived.
This was never about an apology. You insulted the Romano family. You nearly destroyed the alliance between our families. You almost dragged the Bellici family into a war we cannot afford.
His voice echoed across the airfield.
The Bellini family has no place for fools.
No, please. I've served this family for years. I've given everything. You can't abandon me.
Don Bellini didn't even look at her again.
Take her family ring, control her. If she ever sets foot on Bellini territory again,
Paused.
shoot her. Yes, Don.
No, Marco. Marco! Marco, save me! I love you! I did all of this for you!
Marco slowly closed his eyes. He never looked back. The guards tore the family ring from her finger. Her desperate cries echoed through the entire airfield. No one dared step forward. No one dared plead for her, because everyone understood the moment she offended the Romano family.
Don, please, I did everything for the family.
You did it for yourself.
His voice was ice cold.
And because of your stupidity, you almost dragged the entire Belloni family into disaster.
No one dared utter another word. Don Bellini faced the crowd.
Listen carefully. Anyone who raised a weapon against Miss Romano, strip them of their family status. Anyone who insulted her, throw them out of Belloni territory before sunset.
Yes, Don.
Marco stared blankly at his father. He couldn't understand. Why would the most feared Don in Port City bow before a woman? Don Bellini walked toward me. For the first time in front of his entire family, he lowered his head.
Miss Romano, the fault lies entirely with the Bellini family. I'll accept whatever judgment you decide.
A deathly silence fell over the airfield. Every Bellini member stood frozen. Their Don had lowered his head to a young woman. I looked at him for a long moment before smiling faintly.
No, an apology won't be enough. The alliance ends today.
Don Bellini stood motionless, cold sweat soaking through the back of his tailored suit. For the first time in years, the Don who ruled Port City looked uneasy.
Miss Romano, name your price. I'll compensate you for everything.
A price? So that's how the Bellini family solves every problem? You think everything can be bought with money?
No. I only hope you'll give the Bellini family a chance to make this right.
My aircraft was surrounded. My life was threatened. Your men pointed guns at me, and your son tried to extort 10 million from me. If I had been anyone else, would you even have come?
Silence. The entire airfield fell deathly quiet. Don Bellini couldn't answer, because we both knew the truth. If today's visitor had been an ordinary family, Marco would have buried the incident before sunset. No apology, no compensation, no consequences. Marco suddenly stepped forward.
Father, why are you lowering yourself for her? This is Bellini territory. The Bellini family has never bowed to anyone.
His voice echoed across the runway. Several Bellini soldiers instinctively straightened their backs. They had followed the Bellini family for years. To them, watching their Don apologize to a young woman was simply unimaginable.
So, you still believe your family can do whatever it wants?
That's right. As long as we're in Port City, no one can challenge the Bellini family.
Marco, stop talking.
But Marco ignored him.
I don't care who you are. The Bellini family will never kneel.
I couldn't help but laugh.
Don Bellini, it seems your son still hasn't learned what fear looks like.
Just then, Marco's phone rang. He glanced at the screen. His expression shifted slightly. It was an emergency call from the family headquarters. He answered impatiently.
What is it?
Don Marco, something's happened.
What happened?
Our eastern port has just been sealed.
Marco's face turned pale.
What did you just say? Our eastern port has been sealed. Every shipment has been stopped.
Marco frowned.
Who gave the order?
There was a brief silence, then the answer came.
The Arbiter.
The entire airfield fell silent. Marco's grip tightened around his phone.
Impossible. The Arbiter has no reason to interfere with Bellini business.
Before anyone could react, another call came in. Marco answered immediately.
What now?
Don Marco, the northern warehouses have been locked down. Every weapons depot is under inspection.
Marco's expression stiffened. His phone rang again, then again, and again. Calls flooded in one after another.
Our western route has been blocked. The Morelli family has suspended all cooperation. The Rossi family has canceled tomorrow's meeting.
Our offshore accounts have been frozen. The Southern Syndicate just withdrew its support.
Every report struck harder than the last. Marco's confidence disappeared completely.
This can't be happening.
I folded my arms and watched quietly. Don Bellini let out a slow sigh. He already understood. The Romano family had never issued a single threat. They didn't need to. The moment the underground world realized where the Romano family stood, everyone else made their choice. Marco finally looked at me.
Did you do this?
I smiled.
No. I only made one phone call. The rest was the underground world making its own decision.
Marco took an unsteady step backward.
No. This is impossible. The Bellelli family rules Port City. We're one of the strongest families in the Eastern Territory.
I looked at him calmly.
No bullets were fired. No war was declared. But in less than 10 minutes, half your family's influence disappeared.
A wave of shock swept through the crowd.
They brought the Belletti family to its knees with a single phone call. But this is the power of the Romano family. We actually mocked the wrong person.
Valentina collapsed onto the runway. She grabbed Marco's sleeve with trembling hands.
Marco, no, this has to be a mistake.
Marco didn't answer. His eyes remained fixed on me. For the first time in his life, He realized the woman standing before him wasn't someone he could crush with power. She belonged to a world far above his own. Just then, another helicopter appeared above the airfield. Its engines thundered across the sky. Every Bellini soldier instinctively looked up. One of Marco's captains recognized the insignia on the fuselage. The blood drained from his face.
Don, the council has arrived. Don, the High Council is here.
A convoy of black armored vehicles rolled through the gates. The Bellini guards immediately lowered their weapons. The rear door opened. An elderly man stepped out. Someone in the crowd gasped.
The Grand Commissioner.
Marco's expression changed instantly.
Why would the High Council send the Grand Commissioner?
The old man ignored everyone. He unfolded a black leather document. The golden seal of the High Council gleamed under the sun. His cold voice echoed across the entire airfield.
Marco Bellini, you abused the authority granted by the High Council. You unlawfully threatened a protected member of the Romano family.
You attempted extortion. You mobilized armed personnel without lawful cause. You have violated Articles 3, 7, and 12 of the Underworld Code.
There must be some mistake. I only acted to protect Bellini territory.
The commissioner slowly raised his eyes.
You no longer have the right to speak.
He closed the document, then calmly announced.
By unanimous resolution of the High Council, your recognition as Don of the Belecki family is hereby revoked.